Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another stream, I suppose. We're gonna have, hopefully, a successful stream. See what we can do for the fun of it. And being at Origin, I hope it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's just a ton of, well, I had to sort of roll things back in terms of performance or settings, and as you can see, the chat is a bit messed up. It's not going to be in a chat, but nevertheless, that doesn't prevent us from having an adventure of our own, I suppose. Whether that is actually a player standing there. Let things load in. Oh yeah, that's a player. Hi. Hey, what's up there, buddy? Alright. Might as well wave to the person. Okay, this is pretty laggy, guys. Hope it's gonna turn out somewhat okay, but we'll see how things are going to turn out. And yeah, server is not feeling very well, but nevertheless, we're going to do what we came here to do. And just to let you guys know, it's Drake Day today, so in terms of the Invictus, and instead of going to the normal Invictus, you just go to the airport, I suppose, which is going to be the August Dunlow Spaceport at Horizon Crusader. To see it, instead of going to Vision Center, just bear that in mind. So don't go to Vision Center, that's not going to be, I don't think it works, so I'm not sure what it does, but this is where you go. Me, on the other hand, I have my home here at Origin, so it's fine, you know, like, I want to board this shuttle with this other individual.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Oh, let's do a little waving. Come on, come on. There we go. It's a bit wonky. Load seems really weird though. It's like I'm... Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is, guys. I'm so sorry for the stuttering. But, yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we don't have any chat. It would have been nice for an addition. I don't know, like 6 out of 7 people. I don't think that's the case. But, yeah, you never know, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have any chats, do we? I mean, we could try, but it doesn't look too well.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Alright, having arrived to the Dunlow Spaceport, we just need to get up one stair. Just be aware of those elevators knocking you off the ground. Just stay a little offside and you should be fine. And no interior, so beautiful. Just give it another go and you should be fine. So whatever you do, don't go for the normal or the Vision Center. I don't think it works. It has to be either disabled or not or something. But it's mostly because of the Drake thing going on here. So we're gonna, instead of heading straight away to the hangars, we're gonna head over to have a look at the Drake exhibition. And why not? Which is gonna be right over here. Let's see. Yeah, we're just taking another elevator down here. This was, by the way, closed until today, so... And another elevator not being generated on the first attempt. Second one usually always does the trick. And let's just head downstairs and have a look at what Drake has to offer. It is a little bit of a travel, but this one is probably one of those new or future hangars you're supposed to be able to have as a persistent one, or maybe a cargo center. I don't know, but it's looking pretty cool how they made a like one of these like new ones. They designed a new one pretty much. Oh, what's this? Oh, right, neat. This would be one of the, oh yeah? Stand clear, it says. I don't know. Danger stuff? I don't know what that is. Doesn't say, but it looks cool. Probably a container of some kind. It's a caterpillar. It's supposed to be modular, so all these compartments are sort of sections will be modular, where you can swap them out for whatever tasks you want to perform. He's still one of these, but since I have a C2, for now at least, I'm gonna be good with what I have. Plus I have a Carrack as well, also to be modular eventually. The new Vulture is being displayed as well, like a salvage ship. Coming out in 3.18, as least that's the plan. Has quite a nice area here. I mean, you could definitely fit a like a rock in here, or the Mule, which we're gonna have a look at soon. You get up here, get on I don't know, like the actual deck where you would be sleeping. Ability to log out. Access to some of the components, and obviously a toilet combined with maybe a shower. I don't know, it looks like it. And then there's the cockpit, someone sitting in it. You get out of the cockpit, you actually get out on the side here, which is going to be where you would be probably like you would have like two access points to the ship, I suppose. Oh yeah, look at that. Someone actually did close this thing. I would assume this would be the button. Oh, are we stuck? Come on. I don't know. Yeah, I think whoever's in the pilot seat here messing with the ship. Oh yeah, now we can get in the pilot seat and get out. At least. Cycle our way out. Have a look maybe in the third person to get a nicer view of perspective. Looking good. Definitely going to be looking forward to test it out when it comes out, but it's probably going to be due about like around August, September this year later, so that's when we're going to have a look at it. We're not going to really do much of a review before that, because I kind of Want to see what actual gameplay has in hold for it. Now, as we exit the seat, we're going to be exiting through the other access, I suppose. I mean, right now, there's no way of climbing up there, but this would be access point number 2. Pretty neat, definitely. Now we got the Cutlass red. Looks a little bit redesigned. I don't know. It seems polished somehow. But well, you'll have tier 3 beds. Minor injuries can be treated in tier 3. Then we would have the police ship, the Cutlass Blue, which is really cool. You would have like emergency lights for this one as well, and this one is actually redesigned. Oh, look at that. I think this is definitely redesigned. So this is new from the last time I had a look at it. I don't know. I mean, it feels like it's very new somewhat. I haven't had a look at it for a while, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like it's somewhat of a polish or a rework for the ship. Then we'd have, which one is this? The Cutlass. Oh, that's the Caterpillar here, right? And so the first one over there was the Cutlass Red. Here's the Cutlass Steel, the one that came with the jump point, which has all these door gunners positions, sort of miniguns everywhere. Bunch of drop seats, a whole lot of them, and pretty much the same layout forward from there. And then obviously the ordinary Cutlass Black, or the standard edition of it. And there's all the Cutlasses. Definitely a nice addition, for sure. Now, here is where the Mule would be, I think. But I mean, it could be. Yeah, it's gonna be like. It's gonna be a reveal of some kind, obviously. And that's where the countdown would be. But, as with everything, I have been preparing myself for this. So I do have a Mule so that we can take a look at it for ourselves in a own setup. Then over here, I think this is pretty much it. As for now, I'm gonna take a look. Oh yeah, here we go. So over here we would have the Herald, the data runner. Really quick ship from point A to B. And in here, yeah, we have the Buccaneer. Very nimble ship. I actually think I don't know if I still own it or not, but but it's a small to medium fighter, sort of. Walking through here, you'll have access furthermore to some merchandise. Not loading in at the moment. Rental terminal. And you'll have the Dragonfly, of course. A nice launch. Could be something behind here. Not sure. No. It's not much there. And in here we should have a nice hologram of the Drake Kraken. Which is neat, but I mean, it just, I have the Battle Merchant, man. I'm gonna be rolling with that one instead, and should be a somewhat similar addition. A bit more, you know, like, suited for me, on my gameplay anyways, with my friends. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Cause, well, what's over here? Oh, yeah, can't forget this one. The Corsair, is it? Yeah. A medium exploration. A more of an entry level medium size coming from Drake. Yes, so that's the Drake exhibition, I suppose. Now, where the reveal would be over at where the boxy thing is at, that would be where the Mule would be displayed, and it's only displayed at certain times, so that's why there's nothing there at this moment. So don't worry, we're gonna have a look at it, and might as well get to a location where we can spawn it in. Alright, let's head back up to the surface. Oh yeah, and the last 2 days of Invictus, we're going to be able to rent all the ship that ever been displayed during the Invictus, all at once. So that's going to be a nice addition. Whoever may or may not have been able to participate or visit the Invictus during the previous days, you will have a last opportunity, the last 2 days of May, to be able to rent the ships. They might even have, well, I don't know, like some extra sales on those limited ships, like the big capitals, like the Idris, the Javelin, and those kind of stuff. But yeah, look at some of the information, or look into that, and you should be able to catch up on that. I'm not really too keen about it for me, but
let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
might as well get something to drink before we get on moving. And as you guys can see, I have a slightly new layout here for my streams, because I'm trying to grow this channel. And you know, I'm not going to have any specific schedule, really. I'm just streaming it because I'm enjoying sharing my adventures. Sometimes with friends, and that can be a little bit chaotic, but now and then I'll always try to stream for myself like this, taking you guys along for the ride. So we're going to have a look at the Mule.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
But first, we're going to head up to Fort Olisar and switch ship. Sorry for bumping into you, buddy. Alright. Let's see what hangar it was. Hangar 7. Alright. Let's get it moving. Up to Port Olisar. And we're going to change ship there and get something more appropriate for a Mule, I suppose. See what fits, you know. Now this ship should be able to get up in about 2 minutes top, probably faster. We'll see. As long as everything works the way it's supposed to. Now just bear in mind, it is like 10 minutes before it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, it's been a long day. I got up at 3:40-ish in the morning, the previous, or the last day anyway, you know, and so it's been a really, really long day. I may be a bit tired, but at least I want to share a little bit of the Drake exhibition, and also show you guys the Mule. Actually, I haven't had a look at it myself anyway, so might as well do so, and bring you guys with me along that discovery. Alright, let's head up to Fort Olisar. Also, we're going to be creating our checkpoint there, so it should game client crash. I guess we're going to be up there coming back to the game. It's always good whether you land or not, but always call for ATC as you pass by, because you're going to have your home here, and that's going to sort that out. If you want to have a spawn point other than down here, you could go to maybe like something simple, Grimhex or Crew L1, either one of those, and you're going to be spawning there should you die. So that's an easy solution for now, since Port Olisar doesn't have a medbay. But that would be the one downside to it. It is a bit flickery though. Alright, we are already at 110 almost. Need to get up to 150,000 meters to be able to jump. But that shouldn't take too long. We're going to boost all the way now. And we should be on our way. Another one boost and that should be it. If we even get to be there. We're already at 120. $130. 135 I'm gonna boost one last time. I think that should be fine. 34, 35, let's boost. See if we can do it one last time. Spool things up. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that it takes a while to get up here, but me coming from a flight sim or hardcore flight simming, this is nothing compared to taking off with a 747 or something. So I'm just fine with this. It's nothing. Alright, here we go. If you had cruise control on, just make sure you take it off as you get up here, or you're going to be slamming into Port Olisar, or just at least try to aim offside, sort of. And back here, we're going to do our little landing request. Should be this one. Nope, it's over here. Oh, okay, I accidentally accessed my cruise control. Always be aware of that. It's pretty close to the rest of the buttons that you maneuver. Yeah, I know at some point I'm probably going to have a look into more of start to use my HOTAS from Thrustmaster. I have a HOTAS Warthog Thrustmaster with a throttle and joystick. Also got rudder pedals, but that just makes so much noise, and since you do actually run quite a lot in here, I just feel like it's sometimes easy to not use it. I don't know. Me just being a bit lazy to set it up, I suppose. What if we have control with ground? Do some little maintenance. Everything is off, and we seem to be in the good, so might as well turn everything off completely. And let's step off. Double check that we have our helmet on before we step out. Since we are now out in space, I think we have a helmet off. So, see, that's why you always should have a checkpoint or checklist. Checking your helmet either before you step on or off, especially coming from a planet side landings area. We're not gonna be looking too noobish by killing ourselves. At least not today. Now there are 3 terminals at Port Olisar. This would be Terminal B, the middle one. Doors are green, so just walk up to them. If they're blue, you can press, but if they're green, don't press, or you're gonna accidentally trap yourself inside of the door as it slams on you. So that's a rule of thumbs here. Alright, let's do the ship and see what we can bring. Should be in alphabetical order, so it should be fairly on the very top. Now, what should we bring that could possibly carry a... Okay, that one is destroyed. I kind of hoped that would have that ship available by now, but oh well.
Your insurance company
See how long we're gonna have to wait. Did we pay for it? Yes, it kind of says expedited, but
Thank you.
yeah, so like 5 minutes. Nah, we're not gonna wait that long. See what else we have. That's someone. I mean, we got a nice fleet of ships here. Maybe we could go with the A2. Why not? Just for the sake of it. But I think I'm gonna go with something that's more that people more usually or normally use, which is gonna be the MSR, the Mercury Star Runner.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
Bravo 7. That would be over here. Yeah. Green doors, just let them open for you. Blue door, then you can click. Once in the ship, we're gonna also activate a call to arms in the mercenary section, where you have contract managers, just in case. Okay, this doesn't look like a... What is this? Did I pick something wrong now? Oh yeah, I picked something wrong. Dang it. Yeah. That what happens when you stream late or very early mornings. You do make mistakes. Alright, let's head back to the terminals, I suppose, and correct that little error by actually bringing out the Mercury Star Runner.
vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, let's see. How could I read it so wrong? Oh yeah, I was looking at... I see. Yes, a little bit further down here. Star Runner is down at Orson. We're gonna go with C2. Yeah, might as well go with the C2, just to make it quick.
Your vehicle has been
Alright, that's gonna be Bravo 00, which is gonna be on this side instead. Green, so just walk up to the door and then do some cycling. Yeah, I should have a paint job for my Mule, but for some reason I couldn't apply it to it, so there's something going on there. This would be my A2 purchased in the game. I probably purchased some 70 million AUC worth of ships in game, probably more by now, close to maybe 100 million, but yeah, I got money from a buddy of mine from South Africa, so that I could have my things going on in live streams or on YouTube. And my Peek of the Penguin contest still not yet kicked off the list, but last time I tried to host it and we didn't get any participants, and then Invictus happened, and with Invictus, we got pretty unstable servers and issues logging in and all that stuff. So it's gonna happen next week or next weekend, because it's just not gonna work otherwise if you can't round up people enough, and it might have to need some time to mature, and we are trying to announce it now and then over the sessions as we play it. Takes time to grow, that's for sure. Right, let's just get to somewhere close at maybe Daymar, hoping that we're gonna have some sort of a sunlight to appreciate the new Mule, and it should be fine. Never do negative, you know, that's a good. I wonder if that's our destination. Yeah, that's Daymar. Alright. Alright, just for the sake of it, you know, like, whatever you do, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's actually trading or what have you, but always activate this one at Culture Arms. That way, whatever you kill. Okay, that just didn't work for me, obviously. Come on. Accept, there we go. Untrack, so that at least you get something for your kills, whether it's an NPC or player, but so long as they have crime stats, you get some pay for it. Now this is a C2 fully upgraded, as with all my C2s, or it's not a C2, A2, and but it's a fully upgraded ship, so has a fast quantum travel, or quantum drive, and the best shields and all that stuff. So, alright. So spooling takes no time at all. Easy to get around with. Doesn't have much cargo. I mean, it only has about 296 or 200 something SUU. So it's like 1/3. Almost like 1/4 of what a C2 would be able to carry. Plus the fact that the back of the cargo interior is a bit narrower to accommodate for the bombs that you carry in the back. So there's only going to be room for one Nova tank instead of 2. But nevertheless, you can still carry a vehicle, so it's not too bad. Which is why we're taking it to bring out our Mule. See if we can actually drive it in from the rear ramp as well. I'm gonna keep it in this ship, so that way, when I show it off to my friends, at least it's gonna be in a well-lit area on board of this ship. I just need to bring it out and display it as it spawns with the ship. Save me a bunch of time. Alright, let's slow down. VTOL landing gear. We should be able to see the pad, so we can turn that off. Not the prettiest eye candy right now, guys. I did turn off a lot of the graphics, but at least we're gonna have the Invictus color scheme or paint job for this one. The blue with the gold trim for now. But yeah, there you have it. If we're gonna do a loading of a vehicle, might as well use the big one. Otherwise, I don't know. Well, should we try it? Nah, let's go with the big one. Why make it harder when you can make life easier? You know? because we need a little extra room for both ramps, whether it's going to be the front or rear ramp. But we're going to be an overkill, size-wise, at least when it comes to transport the mule. And we have landed. See if we have ground control or ground services. We should have. That's fine. Let that being taken care of as we come on. Don't do this to me. Are you gonna? There we go. There we go. I almost thought we had a 30k or something. It just took me a while to get off the seat. Oh, hey there, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just gonna bring out the mule and have a look at it. Just landed at Daymar with a slightly overkill size-wise A2. And that's what we're gonna do. Alright. It's a very casual gameplay. I haven't really planned much. It is pretty late here in Sweden. It's well past 1 in the morning. But I just figured I want to do a little bit of a showcase on the mule. Alright, let's send the elevator back up. Always wait a second or two before you step on or off the elevator, because it has a tendency to do some wonkies. And there you go, you saw that? It just flew right above my head. I don't know where it went. Oh wow, that's a killer elevator for you. Alright, let's see if we have our newly pledged mule. So long as we don't accidentally kill ourselves in the stairs. Could be pretty deadly. I'm gonna just have a look at the loot box here. See what we can find. Red one is never bad. Usually contains weapons or armor. And if not, I'm just gonna put it in local. Apparently I seem to have quite a lot of stuff in local already, so always handy. If you know that you're gonna be coming or dropping by now and then, it's always handy to have some stash here. Should you forget it, you know, like bringing your med gun or what have you.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, that's crazy with the elevator, I know. So always wait for a second or two before you stop on off a Hercules elevator. Let's see. Do we have a long list here? So where is it? It would be. I think it would just. I think it's in alphabetical order. So it should say Drake Mule. So it would be Drake Mule. There it is. Nice. Now, if you are visiting the Drake exhibition at Horizon, they won't display the mule at the moment. There are intervals, I suppose, as they display it. So you'll have to check up on that to be able to see it on the exhibition. But luckily, I'm going to show you guys the mule here. Alright, let's bring it out.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to
And it has. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. Alright, let's head out there without killing ourselves. Heading downstairs. That would be epic. Content value added, but not desirable at this moment. Look at that. That's a very cute thing. It's pretty neat. The fact that I'd say it's probably the size of a rock, the little mining vehicle. So it's not very much bigger. That means that a lot of ships can actually carry this thing, which is really good. Let's see how you get in it though. How do you get in it? Is it from here? I have no idea how to get inside. Now, this is, come on, how do you get inside of this? Any idea? Chat? I have no idea. Is it like... It doesn't give me any access points here. I thought something. Yeah, that's a hatch. Alright. There's a button. Of course there's a button. I'm gonna say gold standard vehicle. There would be buttons rather than inner thought floating text. There you go. That's there you have it. Alright. Let's rock and roll, I suppose. Nice. Now this is a really neat vehicle. And as with everything, it's always a good idea to drive in third person. Although, if you have people around you, be extra careful, because they're not going to be shown other than turning into a bug on the windshield if you don't look out for them. So, and it sounds really good though. Oh yeah, it has this whining sound. It's almost like that electric whining sound. Speed is actually decent. Not slow by no means. See if we can do a little bit of terrain. I mean, it should be able to climb a lot of, like, if you reverse it, it might be able to climb a little bit. Let's see. Without killing ourselves. Okay, that's just a little bit too much. Let's try something here. Oh yeah, let's try some of these rocks over here, or something, just to see how easy it is to get stuck. Yeah, it's doing pretty okay. Probably 6-wheel drive. Okay, so that's interesting. Huh. Kind of like it though. Let's see if we can get it on board the A2 and see if we can do a mission. Why not? I mean, since we're here. And maybe we could land a little bit further away from whatever bunker we're gonna do, and use this little thing to get closer to the bunker. Sounds good? I mean, we're not gonna have any weapons, so that's gonna be interesting. We're probably gonna have to just do a flyby at Port Olisar and grab some local inventory from there. And then get back to Daymar. Or, it doesn't matter really, I just need to be in this system to get Crusader security mission going. So, well, let's just try that. See what happens. I mean, doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens. So, I should probably move out of my way, just in case I am a little bit too close. Alright, come on. Let me... There we go. Yeah, this is definitely overkill, using an A2. Oh, okay, it does some wonky stuff going up the ramp. Or is it the A2? Yeah, I think it's the A2. It kind of... No, it's a C2. Well, there you go. I mean, obviously I should have seen it, because it doesn't have a turret on the underbelly. Or under the nose. But, oh well. There you go. That's streaming late night. Or late or early morning. That's what it will do to you. Mistaking a C2 for an A2. But that's content value added as well, I suppose. So, let's oh yeah, I mean, this is like, what could it be like? Well, you could probably half a server of mules in here. Everything needs closing up, and let's head back up. Grab a weapon. Doesn't have to be anything special, just so that we can grab something, or just, you know, medical rescue beacon being activated, that's all. Well, we're not really equipped for that, I'm afraid, so someone else is gonna have to take that, but alright. Let's see. Let's start things up and head back to Port Olisar and do a flyby. So that we can grab a mission and a rifle. Shouldn't be too hard. Should have a couple of rifles ready to go. And the altimeter is a bit wonky as well. Keeps climbing, whether we are or not. But, alright. We should be on our way on our mission fairly soon. Easy to get around with this thing. Always comes in handy. We should be able to jump straight forward towards Port Olisar. Always a bit scary because, you know, like if you try to travel through Crusader, it's gonna be solid or kill you at some point. So it's not just a gas giant, it's actually gonna kill you. So whatever you do, you're gonna fast travel to someone that's already down there. You know, at Orison, always try to make sure that at least you have a clear line of sight before you do. Or you're gonna have yourself killed, pretty much. Have happened to friends of mine, sometimes with millions worth of cargo, and that is definitely not a good day when it happens. Alright, I'm just going to do a flyby. Just make sure that we don't have any fleet in the area. Just going to be careful here. And we're going to make a checkpoint. Still not going to land, but we should have access to our local. So let's see if we do. I should probably just... I think I hit the wrong button. I hope I didn't, because if I did, that would have turned off everything, like shields and everything, which is not very desirable in this area. There are a lot of bad elements, bad players you don't want to necessarily run into. Alright, we're just gonna put some of these over here. That's part why I have so many of these tractor beam bits for my multi-tool. We should have enough of them anyways in our core armor. And let's see, I don't know, I mean, maybe we should just grab a like a flex armor, like maybe if we have any here spare. It doesn't matter which one we pick, but might as well just go for maybe this one, just to have something. Never hurts, so that at least we can have a... Do we have a multi-tool on? I'm gonna be using this one, you know, why not? The loot, we find enough of these rare loots so that we can do our things. Grabbing a couple of magazines for my S71 rifle, also not purchasable anymore. You do have to loot it. And I do like this rifle. Don't have to have a lot of magazines really. It's a single shooter, so you don't really waste a lot of ammo. I thanks. I did turn everything off. Beautiful. Well, we're still alive. Alright. We should be fine. It's all good. Alright, let's go for provide backup. I have worked a little bit on the other missions. but not so much in this area. So looking at Delphi, I have quite a bit of progression to do before it starts to get interesting, around level 3 at least. Everything else is mediocre. Microtech, slightly better, but might as well, since this is my home, I'll work a little bit on this. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? It is Star Citizen after all. Oh yeah, that was not a good idea to turn everything off. Oh crap. We hit anything, we're gonna be toast. For sure. Ah, come on. Where are we going? Just gonna do this. And where is our mission? That's yellow, alright. It'll be over at Security Post 1. That's a nice one. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that actually is by a nice crater. But I might be mixing it up. Oh, we'll see. The plan now, we're gonna play it a little bit different. We're gonna land a little bit further away, use the Mule to get close, and hopefully the ship is gonna be safe somewhere. You know, well, that's the plan anyway. Use the Mule for something useful. Infiltration, which is definitely not designed to do, but for one person, well, you know, might as well be. And the fact that it might have, we're going to have a look into it as well, whether it actually has some sort of external storage. If it does, that's perfect, because we are probably going to try to find some loot. What am I doing wrong here? Come on. Do I have to do that? Alright, there we go. Navigation can be a bit wonky sometimes, but that is going to be reworked as well with new UI and new design on the map and how we scan things and such. So that's pretty much going to be integrated, I suppose. So you're going to be able to see the map with various of information, whether you're a ship that can scan your surroundings to a certain point. That, I think, is going to be interesting. Why am I not being able to... Come on. I can't control my ship. This is... No. Okay, this is not good. I am not able to control my ship at all. Come on. Come on. No, we're not going to do that. Come on, come on. Okay, we're going to have an epic. We're going to have an epic. Yeah, I can't control my ship. Well, I'm alive. Wow. No control at all. I don't know. It could be... Okay, we are in trouble. I wonder if we have a 30k. Because I can't get out of my seats. Yeah, that's not working. And the chat is definitely not doing something, so it's not that. See if I can exit my seat from the inner thought. Nothing works. Beautiful. There you go. That's started for you. Alright, let's see if we can it is at 30k, so we did a ATC on Port Tressler. We should be back there. Should be fine. But let's menu hopping. See if we can rejoin. And look like I'm gonna have to restart the game. So we're just gonna put I don't know. How about doing that? Just to have you something while I am restarting the game real quick. For some reason it just doesn't like me relaunching the game from a 30k, so usually it's probably a good idea to just restart it anyways. Huh? Yeah, that's the thing though, I couldn't leave the seat and nothing worked really. That's a very typical 30k. Sometimes it just doesn't give you 30k, it just dies. So loading back into the game, I'll give you a image as soon as we're back in the main menu. Yeah, I think there are too many players, more so than the services can hold, but not too long before everything goes back to somewhat of a more normal pace, I suppose. Now it's still there we go. The anti-cheat is taking way longer than it should be. Alright. And we are almost back in. And see if we can make this happen. I'm gonna switch back to the actual stream or the game again. You're gonna get to see how things unfold. Alright, let's see. No friends, so something is definitely wrong with a lot of services. So that's why I can't host Piku the Penguin contest. I don't know if you heard about it, or if that's how you came about to find out about me. But Piku the Penguin contest is going to be like a contest where I will, with friends, put the plushie Piku by the riverbank at Microtech, by the lake somewhere. And we're going to announce it live on the server so that whoever gets there first picking up Piku will win 10 million live. So that's something that's going to be announced probably by the next weekend when things settle down and start to work again, hopefully. So that's the plan. Well, looks like we're back at Port Olisar. Have to be, yeah. That's fine. I mean, it's just a little hiccup. We should be good. We should have our Mule still on board RC2. And let's restart the a call to arms, I suppose. I mean, we gotta try it at least once to see how well of a infiltration vehicle the Mule can become. I mean, why not? I'm pretty sure no one actually tried. Well, maybe they have, but why not? For the fun of it, just gonna check that we have our gear on, and we do. Nothing fancy, just something to be able to survive.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
And we should have our C2. Now, assuming that was the C2, it must have been. Because I did have my M2 for a while as well, but that was not an M2. So it has to be the... Which one was it though? I think it was number 2. Yeah, it was number 2. Has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Alright. See if it
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
survived that little incident. Alright, we are going for a Bravo 00. Green doors, we should just be able to approach the door. Blue door, you have to press it. I don't know how many times I actually trapped myself in between the doors here. Hitting a green door, or clicking a green door. So annoying every time it happens. Because you get stuck in there, and if no one comes by letting you out, you pretty much have to relog from the main menu or something just to get back to your habitat. But nevertheless, we should be fine. See if we can use the elevator again without any major issues. You never know, sometimes you might actually end up in deep space, especially if you land at Everest Harbor. with this ship. But like I said, and usually always say, is never give up. I mean, it is what it is. Enjoy it, the game for what it is. And then we have the mule, so everything is back as we left it. Which is okay, I guess. But, yeah. Alright, so we have 2 viewers, nice. Who is our second viewer, I wonder. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's give it a try, see if we can do a little infiltration with a new mule that I pledged for. It's not a rental, it's actually a pledge. And we're gonna head over to Daymar. It's gonna be daytime even. Now that's nice. That's actually really nice. I think it's gonna be daytime, or at least some sort of a twilight, so we'll see. Gears up and try not to hit that sentinel tower, whatever it is. That would be bad.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Pulls things up and let's be on our way. Doing a little bunker mission, working our reputation up a little bit on Crusader security. And it will be daytime. I think it will be. We'll see. Alright. Alright, let's have a look. It's probably going to be that typical flyby scenario where you'll have to do a flyby to get the tower to stop shooting at you. We'll see if it is. Regardless, we're going to do a flyby, I think, just to make sure that we don't get shot at coming with a mule. But I think it's fine. Usually, ground vehicles don't get shot at by turrets, but never say never, you know. Especially now with all the changes happening in the background. So we're going to be on our toes, I suppose. At least this time we can fly the ship, which is always nice. I hope everything is fine, volume-wise, game volume, background music volume, my voice. I'm slowly getting back into the habit of streaming. It used to be a different topic for this channel, but I pretty much relaunched it to dedicate it specifically for Star Citizen. Anything that helps the channel to grow is appreciated. And it looks fine so far. No restriction as of yet. Alright, let's just do something funny. They don't seem to be shooting at me. Could be either because it's bugged or that, but we're not going to take any risks. So we're going to just do what I was planning. Might as well open, if we can see. I think it was, can't remember which button it is. Was it anyway? That doesn't matter. Alright, we're just gonna land. They redesigned or changed as to where the buttons are. But I think we should be fine. Lower gravity. We should have no issues at all. This time we only turn off the engine. Oh, look at that. I could see my eyelashes. Alright. It's awesome. Let's just remove the chat for now. And, yeah, we're good. Alright. That's good though. The chat at least seems to work. 4 remaining hostiles. We should be in the good. I mean, so far there are not going to be any waves since we are this low on the ranking. Gonna use the ladder, make things faster, and might as well go for the front ramp. We're gonna do it the sloppy ways, guys. I mean, if something happens, we're gonna have a very interesting event. So I'm just gonna leave my ship open, see what happens. Why not? Normally I usually do things with friends anyways, but I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Your systems are online.
Come on, let me drive it. Oh yeah, I turned off the engines, there we go. Gotta remember that. And I'm hitting some invisible wall now. There we go. Wait for things to settle. Okay, that's interesting. The ramp disappears on me. But the ship seems to be stable. Yeah, it's gonna sit there. Alright. I mean, this is pretty awesome, guys. Oh, let's just park this thing. Yeah, it actually has a pretty nice turning ratio. Much better than I thought, and it actually rotates on its own axis, even if you're standing still. So that's good. All right. So let's just turn the engine off. Making sure we hit the right button. And X. Alright. Let's have some fun down in the bunker, I suppose. Turning the laser on. Always help. Oh, come on. There we go. It's definitely in the way, the rifle. Alright, we should probably reload as well. There we go. Yeah. 4 out of 10. Assuming that the server is healthy enough to not do something weird with the AI. Is that a friendly? I think it's a friendly. That's an enemy. Gotta be. Yeah, that's an enemy. There we go, one down. That's an enemy. And he's down. Doing good so far, but a lot of things can go bad if we're not careful. It's a friendly. Just gonna see if I can get any reactions out of that. Gotta be an enemy. Yeah, that was an enemy. It's a good guess. A lot of things can go bad. Could be a good guy. We'll see. I'm not gonna shoot if I'm not 100% sure. It probably was a bad guy, but he's shooting over there. Just don't count too much on cover, sitting behind a box, because you never know. So hard to tell whether that's a friend or not. It's probably going to be coming in a reload. It's a friend. Yeah, that's a friend. Alright. Let's assume that the friend is not a complete moron. Let's see if we can use him as a little advantage to move up a little bit. Now what I typically do is just making sure that there's no one around this corner about to sneak up behind me. And then I move fairly quickly. I don't want to stand too long because eventually they will come. So just watch out for the low ground. Also watch out for possible hide and seek people behind this pillar. Make your way around. Double check behind you. Looks fine so far. Always double check behind you. They have a tendency to sneak. Be quick about it. No elevators opening. So a lot of things can happen while you're not paying attention. That I have no idea where that is, but they're shooting each other. Two out of 10, so whatever happened, I think he got the bad guy. Nice, doing his job. Double check. Ninetail have a tendency to be running about quite a lot, so if it was empty earlier, it may not be anymore. So always be on your toes. There we go. There's someone. Yeah, that's a bad guy. Has to be. He's aiming at me. There we go. I mean, definitely, you could wait for them to shoot you, but then again, you gotta be real quick at dropping them fast. That's a bad guy. And that's it. That's the mission for you. Alright. Weapons down. See if we can find a nice loot in terms of a red box. Something, just something to bring back. Not really too much into looting anyways, it's just very tedious work having to sell items one by one till they at least put something else in terms of a solution for that. Weapons on the other hand, that's a different story. I'm gonna just grab another missile launcher, never hurts, if I can. It just disappeared on me. Yeah, it just, oh there it is. Weird. See if I can right click it and equip it. There we go. That would do it. And might as well bring some ammo. Why not? Nice helmet. Never hurts as well. Oh, let's head back up to our mule. So yeah, as you can see, the mule is actually quite a nice infiltration vehicle. Or could at least assist in infiltrate. Since it can be carried by a lot of ships. Why not? I mean, it's there to be used, so there you go. There you have it. Looking at the Delphi on the way up, real quick, and to see our progression. and not too far away from becoming a junior security contractor. We're on our way. Yeah, I would assume that you might actually be able to buy a crate for this vehicle at the cargo terminal. Well, I don't know how it works, but we do have placeholders for it, so at least you will be able to buy crates of some kind anyway. Alright, now remember that I turned the engines off only, and the ship should be, without looking at any markers, should be right above, over this crest here. So. Have a look in third person. Nice. No problem there. You can do terrain fairly well. Definitely. And since it has quite a nice turning ratio, you can actually drive it like so. And once you're in here, no need to drive around, just to do a 180 degree turn. Although it does take longer probably, but I don't know. Comes handy. And there you go. The vehicle ready for the next mission. That's how easy it is. Infiltration vehicle 1.0. So in a way you could pretty much use it in a Cutlass Black probably. Yeah, I think it can fit in there just about. Alright, time to get back to Port Olisar and wrap things up. Just wanted to do a video with the Mule showed off, and in the very beginning I had a little tour at the Drake exhibition. If you didn't see it, you can always go back in the video somewhere in the beginning, have a look at it from my perspective. But well, nevertheless, it should be open for at least tomorrow. It's going to be at down low spaceport, the August down low spaceport at Orison, Crusader. And then the last 2 days should be the last showdown for all the ships that you can rent. Pretty much is going to be on those travel agency monitors things. All right, let's get back home to safety. There we go. Now we can jump. Alright, so we had some issues at the beginning there, but was some halfway through. Nothing we could worry too much about, really. Just took some extra time out of it, but there you have it. That's Star Citizen for you. Yeah, if you wonder why Crusader looks the way it does right now, I just had to turn down volumetric clouds to keep it a nice stream, and otherwise when I play by myself I can keep everything on fairly high, but not when I'm streaming, so that's why it's looking a bit dull for sure without its textures. But there's that. Trying to keep it handleable, sort of, or manageable. Alright, let's call for ATC to create our checkpoint. whatever happens now, we should be fine.
Assigned landing bay.
Should the game client crash. But here we go. Gears down. I always keep my gears down. Should I hit something or belly slap something, at least the gear will shock absorb my impact, so you're more likely to come out of it alive should you accidentally hit the ground or something beneath you. It's a good measure of prevention, sort of. Never hurts to be extra careful. And a little bit of a nosedive, as always. Hinges off. Let's see if we have control with us. And we do. Nice. There you go. I'm not going to turn the rest of power off because we are exposed here. Different when you're in a enclosed hangar. But here, although you are at least making sure that you can pretty much be sure now that whoever rams you, as you sit on a pad or have a pad assigned to you, will automatically get a crime stat. But it's just unnecessary event, you know, like if you can prevent it at least to whatever degree by leaving your shields on till you can store your ship, it doesn't hurt, right? So, thanks for watching me discovering potential work for my newly added Mule to the fleet. And yeah, there's that. It's late. I'm going to be storing the ship, and we'll be streaming again tomorrow, and see if I can bring a friend with me as well, also from Sweden. That's going to be Swedish accents going on. But there you have it. Don't forget to subscribe unless you haven't already. Hit the like, that'll help me grow. Green door, I should just be able to approach it. There we go. And hit the notification bell to be able to catch up with future events, especially PQ, the Penguin contest, where you can possibly win 10 million AUC. Or just tag along and watch the live stream. That works too. Although, since it's going to be a stream, it's going to be delayed to the point at least where it won't be of a benefit to have the stream in the background as you compete. So that's not going to be a thing. I'm going to have a slight more delay than I have today. So. Also, I'm going to have volunteer friends monitoring the competition. Then we're also going to have a strict rule of not having any bombers nearby, and we're going to have someone in a ballista and making sure that no unwanted bombers get too close to ruin the event. But yeah, we're going to work the rules out and see who's going to help me out volunteering with security and what have you. And that's that. Thanks for watching, and yep, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.